1 Seaver Way. Welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Mets. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. On the hill here today, Nolan McLean. What do we need to know here?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Just about to get underway. Zach. Getting ready to hit. And the home opener is underway. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
McLean, a 6'2 righty, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2023.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson. Next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses outside. And that's ball 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at second, nobody out. On a line, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe. And they take the lead.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. On the ground to first. Dive, and he's got it. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Batting fourth, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
1 out man at first. Freddie Freeman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Hey!
Ground ball right side. It's in and out of his glove. Fry to second, on to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Here's the rookie third baseman, Sal Stewart.
Ball down.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Doyle should have this one. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Jake Mangum up now for the Mets.
Hey!
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. One down.
Batting second.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. That one fouled off. The 0-2 stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting third.
Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Cody Bellinger. That's towards center. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Citi Field, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Hey! Off the plate, ball one. Ball, that's out.
That one fouled off, 2-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
No, foul ball.
Payoff pitch. Three-two. This one in the air, center field. Doyle has a beat on it. And there's one down. Here's Miguel Andujar.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Ball one.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Ball,
He's
that's outside.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. In the dirt, and the count is 3-1. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger under it. And there's 2 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott, the second.
That's a ball.
Andujar, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1. Foul ball there.
Ball, that's out.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just.
That's strike 3, and the third. Back here in Queens, bottom of the second. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets.
Marcus Semien.
Lifted in the air out to left. And there's 1 away. Dominic Canzone will hit next.
Dominic Canzone.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. Swing and he breaks his bat. Gets it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Dylan Dingler, the next to hit. Tapped softly on the ground. Henderson on the run. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. Back here at Citi Field. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Zach Geloff. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Time call. That hit him.
Timeout. Ball
And the
down right
leadoff
there.
man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one is absolutely belted. That's a base hit. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud
next
contact
for the
leads to the
Orioles,
double.
catcher
I mean, you could tell it had
Cal
extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next to hit,
Ball
Cal
one.
Raleigh.
Well,
No,
usually a high
inside.
level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Brings it in. Both brothers tagging. The relay to third.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Freeman swings through it for strike 1. Jackknifes out of the way. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And he'll pull into second safely.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Stewart swings through it for strike 1. This one in the air center field. Doyle drifts towards it. That's out number 2. So digging in, Andres Jimenez. Flied to center his first time. That one the other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Andujar stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Orioles.
And next for the Orioles, Josh Lowe. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 on, 2 outs. And that is out of play. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Line drive, can't reach it. This should score at least 1. In to score from third. It's 4-zip. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Scott stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that's just foul.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
On attack.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Queens, set for the bottom of the 3rd.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
1 up, 1 down. And now the first baseman, David Fry.
David Fry.
Foul ball. Fought off foul. And the 0-2.
Boog, it looks
ball
like
1.
somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That's
Ball
off the mark.
inside.
Ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. So up next, Renton Doyle. On the ground, Henderson. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. On to the 4th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Zach Geloff. Base knock right field. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Now there's a bullet down the line, and that's a fair ball. Throw comes in, runner stopped, 2nd and 3rd, nobody out.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example.
Now this is a rocket to left. Can't get there. Base hit. 1 runs in. Here comes the runner. Cut off, throw to 2nd. Save.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock. You know, these Orioles really produce.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. Bellinger returns it to the infield. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got 2 in scoring position.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Stewart in the box, lays off for ball 1. On the ground to 3rd, base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at 3rd, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot.
That one lifted to left. Bellinger takes it in for the out. 1 away. And into the box for Baltimore, Miguel Andujar. A walk, and he's also singled.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out.
That's out to center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from 3rd. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, play. Back here in Queens, here's the Mets leadoff man, Jake Mangum. hit in the air, center field. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Lindor at the plate now, and that's strike one. Lindor swings through that one.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
High fly ball out to center field. Scott under it. Takes it in for the out. Bellinger up to hit. Fly to center his first time.
Left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious. We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally
Outside, that's a ball.
will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Fights it off, you'll see another. 1-2 now. To the right side. Fry takes it himself, and the first two set down to the top of the fifth. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Now the left fielder, Zach Geloff. That one hit to right. Mangum makes his way towards it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
Now at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single.
Ball one.
That one to first, and that's a foul ball. 1-1 now. Brings it in for the third out. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. In the air to left center, Geloff on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. So now the DH spot, Dominic Canzone. Grounded out his first time.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Got him swinging. Up next for the Mets.
Two down, bases empty. Dylan Dingler digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Line and a base hit into right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
At the plate, Michael Garcia.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Dingler off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the Orioles catcher, Cal Raleigh.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That one is gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Ball inside. Ball 2.
High fly ball out to left field. Bellinger in a full sprint pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next,
And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Mangum on the move. And there are 2 down. Andres Jimenez, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one pushed foul.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Nice grab. Back here in Queens, well, we go bottom 6. David Fry up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Swings through it for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Grounded out to short in his first trip. In the air, right field. Way back there. And that's a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And that one fouled off. Got him. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, right
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jake Mangum. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning.
Shades of Juan Marichal in this one, Boog. Outstanding work on the mound. A 1-hitter for your first MLB win. Certainly something special.
10-zip your final in this one as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical. Eres la niña de mis ojos, tú. Eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no. Mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú. Merecen pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dálalo. Tú sabes que no va a decir que no. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Oye, lo que pasa es que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta porque vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto. En una baldosa pa' hablarte claro, cero mensaje. Se sabe que tú eres puro veneno. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una